ヘイだ、今すぐこの手を離せ。
ダメよ、そんなことしたらあなたが。
We are having a date at home today. Himari is sitting next to me as we watch a movie. According to her, this movie apparently is a hidden masterpiece. I can't really argue against that. There are no faults I can find in terms of character portrayal, direction or writing. Himari smell. But the thing is, I've been literally staring at nothing but her ass for these past 2 hours. What? Damn it, can't this movie end already? "30 minutes later. Yeah, it's great. A masterpiece even. Absolutely god tier. Made by the man himself. I found it particularly cool how Ada went beyond the normal heroine, like how she displayed the qualities of a whore through those scenes where she slept with different men, one after the other. I know her actress even won an award. So yeah, Miss Himari, could we ditch the movies now and do... Hold on, could you please listen to what I'm saying? Yeah, the thing is... The reality of the situation at hand, Miss Himari, is that I would prefer we move on to more sexual things. Yes, indeed. Sex. Himari then suddenly makes an iffy look. Huh? What is going on here? This isn't making any damn sense. Usually she'll either get embarrassed, angry, or say yes and go along with it. No, wait. Perhaps I was too soft with my initial request. I gotta put more energy into it. Himari, I love you. So I would like to have sex. What? Huh? For real? It's been a week since we last did it. Like, seriously, a week. We really can't? Oh. Apparently she just really isn't in the mood. She turns me down apologetically. Only one thing I can do in that case. Sorry, but I just don't think I can hold myself back today. So, if you aren't in the mood, I'll get you in the mood. Straight up rejection? Sorry, but seriously, what's up with you? Unless it's just my imagination, I feel like you've been acting sorta out of whack all day today. It's that day? Oh, that explains it. I'm seriously sorry. I wouldn't have acted like that if I'd known. But it's the 4th day, you said? Didn't know menstruation took that long. I remember we learned about it in health education in school quite a long while ago. Though I would just mess around and have fun scribbling on all the pictures of dicks in the book, which is why I barely remember anything from that class. Can I ask you something out of plain curiosity? What happens if you have sex during your period? Or is it like you physically can't do it? A lot? You bleed that much? Oh, okay. Just picturing it is already a blood chilling. I can say with confidence that I'd probably straight up faint if I was making out with Himari and the bed just then all of a sudden was covered in blood. But apart from bleeding, there are also other symptoms that make you feel kinda under the weather, right? I think I remember hearing some girls even get a fever. Man, that sure sounds rough. From my perspective as a guy, having a fixed cycle every month where you get sick sounds awful and super stress-inducing as well. And what's worse, the symptoms and severity are different from person to person, so maybe it could be worse than some light diseases. But yeah, having blood come out even though you aren't sick or anything is just pure horror. I mean, it must hurt, right? I feel like if it were me, I'd legit die from shock.
ひどい時は動きたくなくなるほど痛くなる時もあるけど、別に怪我して血が出てるわけじゃないから平気だよ。
See, I don't get that. Blood is blood, right? If a person has a ton of blood coming out of them, like no matter where, usually you would have to get an ambulance or something.
なんて説明したらいいんだろう。まず生理がどうなのかって覚えてる？
I know that blood comes out. That's pretty much it.
そこで威張っても情けないだけだからね。
I go ahead and reel in some of the memories stored inside my CD brain, which makes me remember something about it being the cleaning of the metaphorical bed where the egg cell and sperm meet or something like that. Yeah, I don't really know what goes on.
生理っていうのはほぼ毎月来るものなんだけど、その時によって痛みも違ってくるの。簡単に言っちゃうと、1週間くらいかけて子宮内膜っていう赤ちゃんのベッドが血と一緒に体の外に出てくるんだけど。
Holy shit, that sounds disgusting!
人によるけど、お腹が重く感じたり、すっごい痛くて外に出かけられない人もいるんだよ。
Oh my god, that's absolutely terrifying. I'm working my imagination on full throttle just trying to picture which would hurt worse, that or a kidney stone. Yeah, I do imagine kidney stones being hell to deal with, but goddamn, period pain also feels like it'll just take a toll on you mentally. So how bad does it get on really bad months for you? See, there's a lot of different types of pain, so I want a bit of a more concrete explanation.
男の人が感じる痛みで一番痛いと思うのってどんな感じ？
The most painful for a guy. I guess it's probably getting your balls squashed.
じゃあその痛みが一日中お腹からする感じかな。
What? That's downright horrid! I mean shit, I'd straight up die from that. Having to endure a pain akin to having your nuts kicked, but every single day. Mother of God, that's downright blood-curdling. And you're telling me girls have to struggle with that every month? Girls are fucking amazing! You're fucking amazing, Himari! And the most insane part is you're already on the 4th day of this stuff. I would have kicked the bucket before the first one was done.
でも女性の体って男性の体よりも痛みに対する耐性がついてるらしいよ。
Really? First time I've ever heard of that. So I guess that would basically mean girls just have a higher base defense stat from the moment they are born. I was born with a weak stomach, which is why I'm constantly afflicted with a status ailment, diarrhea. But yeah, the more I learn, the more terrifying the mysteries of the female body feel to me. Himari, is there anything I can do for you? Do you have a fever? Need a cough drop? Should I bring a futon so that you can lie down?
そんな病人ってわけじゃないんだから。
How can you say that? You're more than sick. You have nut-kicking levels of pain in your stomach right now. That's serious business. It's super serious. Just let me do something for you. Sorry, I should ask. What is the right thing for me to do as your boyfriend in this situation?
ただ辛いんだなって思ってくれればいいかな。
Well, I'm already very aware of how painful it is. I've used my imagination to its limits, and I now think I have a decent grasp. So let me at least do something like rubbing your belly, just anything that might ease the pain, no matter how little.
そんなことされたら余計痛くなって残るよ。
Sorry! Still, I just can't sit still doing nothing after hearing that explanation. Is there anything at all I can do? I just want something even a dumbass like me is capable of, something that'll show my affection for her.
重い日は逆に放置してくれた方が嬉しいかも。痛すぎて何もしたくないっていうか、一応薬もあるんだけど、機嫌も悪くなるから当たっちゃうかもしれないし。
Well, if it helps, I would be willing to let you go off on me. My mental protection shield is a couple 100 times stronger than the average person's. Just to give you an idea, even if someone tells me to scram or die, I have the fortitude to still ask for a handshake all smiles.
そんな悪いよ。何もしないから暇だろうし、私が当たっちゃうかもしれないんだよ。
It's cool. I mean, I'm your boyfriend now, right? I'm not some stranger or a mere friend. No matter how huffy you get with me, no matter what words you hit me with, you're still the girl I fell in love with. Besides, my face blushes a little in reaction to what I'm about to say. Normally speaking, the only guy you can talk with about stuff like this would be your boyfriend, right?
そうだけど。
You might laugh at me for saying something like that, but even tiny things like that make me happy. I guess you could say it really makes me aware of the fact that I am your boyfriend. Being able to talk about something special like that with you, I'm, just genuinely happy. I grasp Himari's hand to gloss over my embarrassment. Sorry, is that a bother to you?
ありがとう。
With that, Himari latches herself onto me from the front side. Oh fuck. I really wanna exercise restraint here, but I can't stop my thoughts from wandering to dirty directions when she clings to me like this. But I gotta say, you really are amazing, Himari. You always have that cheerful smile on your face, even on days when you actually feel awful from all that pain. You have to fight through it, right?
女の子はみんな同じだよ。
No, you are special. So, I'm gonna praise you 20% more than usual today.
女の子はみんな同じだってば。
The physiological phenomena that we men have to go through are normally all just silly things like nocturnal emissions. I'm actually starting to feel like it'd be fair if we guys also had some more physiological hardships to deal with. Can't I have periods too?
来ないよ。
Blood would come out from my dick.
怖いこと言わないでよ。
I pictured it for a moment, and yeah, it's a lot more horrific than I thought. And if you had pain like that coursing through your dick, you'd be completely unable to masturbate. It'd affect so many things. Yeah, girls really have it hard.
あとね、生理前や生理後って肌が敏感になるの。だからちょっとした刺激でも痛かったりするんだよ。
Huh. Wouldn't that be gout?
症状は似たようなものかもしれないけど、そうなるんです。
Haha, I see. I'm sorry. If I remember correctly, Himari's dad suffers from gout. Doesn't that usually come from drinking too much? I think that's what I heard. Okay, thanks to your explanation, I think I understand the gist of it. But the severity and form of pain is different from person to person, right? How is it in your case? Like, around how painful is it today, for instance?
私は2日目が重い日だから、今日は大丈夫だよ。
Oh, I see. Makes me a little relieved to hear that. But at the same time, there's still a serious problem there for me as a man. I'm sorry that I'm even bringing this up again, but is there really no possible way for us to have sex today? I'm terribly sorry, Almighty God, if you're out there. It does seem that I'll require some more time to get love and lust under control.
そんな落ち込まないでよ。多分あと3日くらいすれば大丈夫だと思うし。
3 days? Did you say 3 days? My testicles are gonna explode if I have to wait 3 whole days. Then just masturbate.
そんなの知らないよ。
It's all because she's just too damn cute. I don't even need any sexy or erotic sort of stimulus to end up horny. Just catching glimpses of her skin and nape is enough to do the trick. Ugh, fuck everything. Nobody told me having a girlfriend would plague me with all these worries. Why do we men have to be so needy?
私のことは気にしないで、一人で発散していいよ。
Open masturbation! Hold on, why do I have to jerk off in front of my girlfriend?
大丈夫。私は軽蔑しないよ。
That's not the problem here. And also, I know you just said that cause you wanna see me masturbate.
なんでわかったの？
It was simply written all over your face.
生理の説明したんだからそっちも説明してくれてもいいんじゃない？
Well, I guess if I have to. Although my tone comes off as reluctant, this is actually the perfect chance for some legitimate consensual sexual harassment. Hehehe. Oh, Himari, my lovely, since we can't have sex, I am afraid you will have to endure a little of my teasing. Well, the first step when it comes to masturbation is finding material, like a porn video, or an X-rated magazine, or just your imagination too can work. You watch, read intently, or indulge in your fantasies. Then, once you have an erection, you gently stroke your dick, sometimes more roughly too. And finally, you blow your load, and that's all she wrote. Thank you very much for listening. That was my handy-dandy guide to masturbation.
ざっくりしすぎだよ
Well, you gotta understand, that's just how jerking off is for guys. There are some extreme things you can do with it, namely stuff like autofellatio or coming on your own face from a handstand, but we don't need her to know about stuff like that right now.
もっとちゃんと教えてよ
How am I supposed to do that right on the spot?
おかずがあればちゃんと教えてくれる
Hehehe, something to masturbate to, you say? You can say that all you want, but are you truly capable of finding my secret porn stash? She just walks off to my room and enters, without even giving me a chance to object. Hehehe, I can guarantee she'll bring something low-rate from the beginner porn box under my bed.
ほらおかず持ってきたよ
What? Hold on just 1 second. How the hell did you manage to find that in such a short time? She picked the works of a hentai manga author that I adore to no end. Orgasm Splash Sensei. A small cherry pop. 18 plus lolly. Me, you, and a random old man. Group. My mom is a virgin. Incest. In addition to that, she also has a few porn videos with her too. I'll admit my sexual inclinations are completely inconsistent.
これで全部なの
I'm impressed, Himari. I mean, seriously now, how did you find that?
勘
Fuck! That is scary. I will never be able to pass a lie by this girl.
こういうの見てしてるんだ
Yeah. Himari shows some vivid interest in the porn, which is non-animated. Could you please not stare at them, Himari dearest? It's very, very embarrassing. Alright. Got nothing to lose at this point. Himari. Help me masturbate!
なんでそうなるの
I can't explain it well with words, but it'd be more efficient to actually have you help with it.
手伝ってって言われてもどうすればいいかわかんないし
Well, I'll guide you through the process so it's easy for you. If you do that.
私が手伝ったら見せてくれる
Yeah, absolutely. I'll show you everything from erection to ejaculation. Nothing left out.
そういう単語言わないでよ
Thus began a very strange lesson on masturbation.
気持ちいい？あなたのチンポもっとこすってあげる。
That porn actress has a nice pair of tits, but her ass is kinda dirty. Sitting on the couch watching porn in the living room with my girlfriend. Now that's a situation I never thought I'd be in. Seeing how she jumps right to the insertion scene through chapter select, our movie connoisseur's skills with a remote are impressive, just like I'd expect. Miss Himari, if you don't hurry up and rub my penis, it'll grow erect by itself.
ごめん失礼しますこんな風にふにゃふにゃなんだ
It's only like that at the start. Once it enters battle mode, it gets a lot more towering.
そうだよねあんなにカチカチになるのが不思議
She's talking right in front of my cock, for that matter. Shit, her breath is directly stroking my dick.
ね、むくむくって大きくなってく。
Well, you see, that's what it does. And using it, I have in fact made you moan more than just a few times. Hearing that, Himari suddenly blushes. Well, it's the truth. Now you've got me feeling embarrassed too.
これでどうしたらいいの？
Yeah, Can you lightly grip it with your hand, then stroke it up and down?
これをこう？
Yeah, perfect. Do it sometimes soft and other times rough, but always with love. Following my instructions, Himari gingerly takes hold of my dick with both of her hands. Her somewhat inexperienced touch gives rise to a perfect interplay of soft and strong, which feels really damn nice. Himari, thanks. It feels amazing.
こうだよね。
Yeah, that's the stuff. My dick is fully erect in less than 10 seconds. Rather than the stimulation through her hands caressing, it's the fact that I'm making Himari do this that's turning me on the most.
さっきまでふにゃふにゃだったのにすっかり硬くなってる。それにすっごい熱い。
Her curiosity must have urged her forward. She's slowly moving her fingers in her own way, fanning my lust to make her all mine in the process. She's not really just gripping it, she's also been rubbing the finger pads along it too, which gives rise to a sensation so pleasant I can hardly describe it. I don't know, I feel like this is also a bit tantalizing.
舐めてあげる。
舐めてるよ。この人舐めてる。しかも加えて。
Himari, you're squeezing it too strongly. Distracted by the on-screen blowjob, she unconsciously gripped my dick a bit tight. A man's penis is his most prized possession, and very sensitive at that. You must be extremely careful when handling it if you don't want to cause him harm. Huh? You would do that?
だってしてほしそうな顔してるし。
From the first handjob directly into the first blowjob, color me fucking surprised. This is just so unexpected. I mean, I'm happy beyond words. Okay then. I guess I'll take you up on that. After I gave her the okay, Himari bends over a little. Fuck, I'm not ready for this. Is she really going to lick it now? Actually, her lips are already touching the tip of my dick. The sudden sensation startles me, which makes my hips jerk up for a moment.
ちょっといきなりビクッとしないでよ。びっくりしたでしょ。
Sorry, but it just felt a lot better than I imagined. What I felt just now was something insane. Just a few seconds of Himari's lukewarm tongue tip touching my dick have been enough to put me in nirvana. If she actually put my dick in her mouth, God almighty, I can't even begin to imagine how that would feel.
なんかしょっぱいね。
It does?
男の人ってこういうの気持ちいいの？
Yeah, it feels absolutely divine. I never even imagined that getting a blowjob would feel this amazing. To top it all off, the fact that Himari's licking my dick right now is turning me on like crazy.
そっか。じゃあもうおしまい。
Huh? Hold on a second. You're kidding, right?
冗談じゃないよ。
What? She's straight up blueballing me if she stops in the middle of a blowjob. She led me on with the touching and licking she did, so now I am in an even more agonizing state than I was to begin with. Himari, honey, I naturally can't just hold back anymore at this point.
自分ですればここでゆっくり見ててあげる。
Please! I need your mouth.
どうしよっかな。
Calm down, me. This is high-level psychological warfare shit. I can't allow myself to let Himari take control over this situation. I need to successfully take back the reins and somehow incite her to carry on. Well, nothing I can do, I guess. I do have a working sense of shame. I'll just wait till you're gone and go jack off to some porn in my room.
今してくれないの？
Nope.
でも結構辛いんじゃない？
Oh yeah, it's awfully agonizing, but I'll manage. As long as I know I can jack off all by my lonesome later, that's quite okay.
それはやだ。
But you said you were through. Huh. Hehehe. Almost there, baby. I carefully but swiftly put away my dick, making sure my face looks as disappointed as possible.
わかったよ。
No, it's alright. I didn't mean to worry you. Here you are having to worry about all this pain from your period, yet all I've been doing is selfishly demanding you do things for me that would only be more taxing on you.
負担になんてならない。それに AV で抜かれるのって彼女として納得いかないし。
Haha, I can kinda feel that. I mean, to be honest, you're 100 times more attractive than any of those porn actresses.
じゃあ AV なんていらないよね。
No, I do.
なんでよ。
You're trying to compare apples to oranges here. It just doesn't work like that. You have to understand, I spent years building up that collection, Himari. That stuff is a part of me. Plus, it costs me a truckload of money. I can't just toss it all in the trash at the drop of a hat, damn it.
使わないのに持ってるなんて邪魔なだけじゃない？
Girls just can't understand, and I accept that. Just buying items like this satisfies both your sexual desires and your material ones at the same time. But meh, guess I'll have to rely on my collection again. It's really been a while.
だから私がしてあげるって言ってるでしょ？
Bazinga, baby! What does that entail?
って。
Yeah, I guess I'll have to rely on my porn.
わかった。口でもしてあげるから。
Woo!
いつも主導権握られてるから今日は私が主導権握れると思ったのに。
Hehehe, you have much to learn, my dear.
そんなこと言うとしてあげないよ。
I was just kidding. I'm sorry. Please do it, Your Highness Himari.
もう。
I opt for an easy position for her, so I sit down in a chair and wait on standby. My legs are spread wide open, and with a somewhat happy look, Himari buries her head in my crotch.
じゃあその出して。
I would like for you to take my penis out, please and thank you.
なんでよ。
It is infinitely more arousing when the girl does it. This is a chance that may not come up very often, so I want to make the most out of it. If you don't do it, I'll have to...
わかったからファスナー開けるよ。もうこんなに大きくしてたんだ。すごいね。
And cut! I'll see you in a second.
明日顎が筋肉痛になったらどうしよう。
I'm sorry, but then again, didn't you get pretty into it yourself there near the end? We are now lying on my bed, in one another's arms. It would naturally not bode well if I kept my lower half naked, so for now I just have trunks put on.
ふにゃふにゃに戻った。
It's not a toy, don't play around with it. Next thing I know, Himari's hand is kneading my dick. Damn it, girl, I'll get an erection again if you keep touching it. I'm not really trying to go for a round 2 today. I would love another blowjob, but I'm worried about her period for one thing, and then also because the sensation of being squeezed dry is pretty extreme. The ensuing lethargy is more severe than usual today. I'm gonna have to ask you to do it one more time if you keep doing that, you know.
別にいいよ。触ってるの楽しいし。
Himari is joyfully touching my dick. Is it kinda like what happens to us guys after we orgasm, where you feel no semblance of sexual desire for a short period? Or is just that she's used to my dick now? But look, won't you get horny yourself? And I'm sure you wouldn't want that since we can't have sex and all.
ちょっとエッチな気分にはなってるけど辛くはないよ。それになんか可愛く見えてきちゃって。
And with that, she continues to fondle my limp dick. I really want her to stop before too long. My period of no sexual desire is about to end soon. Oh right, didn't you want to watch some comedy movie?
こっちの方が面白そうだからいい。
A movie lost to my dick? I can hardly believe that Himari, being the hardcore movie lover she is, would choose my dick over watching a movie. Did she suddenly find out she's interested in sex-related things?
今日はずーっといじらせてね。
If you let me come.
いいよ。
Alright, then I'm gonna get my dick hard as can be.
だけどね、私の気分でいじるから生殺しになったらごめんね。
Huh? Don't do that to me!
やだよ。
Man, how many times am I gonna come today? I almost feel like I'll develop a phobia towards sex if it gets too bad and sperm doesn't come out anymore. While there is that unease, however, when I look at Himari absent-mindedly playing with my dick, I can't help but think how adorable that smile is.
ふにゃふにゃなの加えてみてもいい？
Do what you want.
はーい。
Damn, I don't think I can go against her the way she is right now. This smile of hers is just plain unfair.